Integrating technology in the classroom. Good teachers are already doing so much to personalize learning for their students. Educators are now beginning to focus on how to integrate technology to improve student outcomes. My name is Kristen Perez, and I am just a good teacher. Why? Let me tell you. I can barely integrate technology into my classroom because the resources in my school are low. The children that I have in my classroom are low-income students. But my question to you is, what can I do? My question to me is, how can I fix this? How can I help these students get the technology that they need in order to help them in understanding and learning? Here is how we're going to find out. There are many issues that come with technology in a classroom, such as students being on social media, cheating, playing games, and/or broken or damaged devices. According to ISTE.org, the standards state that effective teachers model and apply the ISTE standards for students as they design, implement, and assess learning experiences to engage students and improve learning, enrich professional practice, and provide positive models for students, colleagues, and the community. Before getting into how to achieve these Florida standards, we need to understand what these standards really mean. When you see student learning, it's explaining that teachers are using their prior knowledge of a subject matter and teaching to encourage students to learn using their technology and to model their creativity. Digital age work consists of collaborating with the community, peers, parents, and the students themselves to support the student's success. When talking about digital age, it means that teachers are designing learning experiences that incorporate digital tools to promote learning and creativity. Also, personalizing learning activities to provide students diverse working strategies. For digital citizenship, teachers know and understand all issues in society and the responsibilities that come with technology, such as respecting copyright and having appropriate documentation. And lastly, professional growth means constantly improving professional practice and being up to date with technology. Achieving all the standards required by ISTE is something as simple as just keeping up with professional development. A lot of teachers complain about professional development, but professional development is what keeps us up to date with everything that's going on, especially when it comes to technology. Since technology is always changing, teachers need to know how and what to do when something happens or if something breaks, or just to implement into our lesson plans and the school's curriculum. We've already seen iPads in the classroom, smart boards in the classroom, and cell phones in the classroom. And this is not in all classrooms, but imagine if it could be. Technology transforms learning and teaching in several different ways, such as classrooms becoming more collaborative, interactive textbooks, and classroom communities. For example, with classrooms being more collaborative, that means that the teachers interact more with the students as opposed to just writing on the board. Then there are interactive textbooks. With these interactive textbooks, whatever lesson or chapter the student is on, there's always more that they can do involving the textbook, as opposed to a normal textbook, there are just questions at the end of the chapter. And then a classroom community would be something such as Edmodo. Edmodo is a website. Your teacher creates an account and you have your own class. Here you can talk about homework, projects, or anything you may need to know out of school hours. The two types of technology tools that I would have in my classroom would be gizmos and an interactive iPad game or app. What I would do with the gizmos is first of all mainly for math and science, and it'll help me keep track of the students' work and exactly how they're doing. And then I would use an interactive app or game where they would have to log in with a student code, and I can also calculate how they're doing and if they need any extra or additional help.